Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of organic chemistry. In our previous two videos, we explored the fascinating world of IUPAC naming of organic compounds containing one functional group. Today we are diving even deeper into the realm of complex examples. Get ready to expand your knowledge and take your organic chemistry skills to the next level. So without further delay, let us jump right into our first challenging example. Problem number 1. This is an organic compound to which we have to provide IUPAC name. Solution. Can you identify the functional group present in it? It is COOH functional group, that is carboxylic acid's functional group. When a chain terminating group such as CHO, COOH, COOR, CONH2 or C triple bond N is present as the main functional group, the carbon atom in it must be included in the selection of parent chain. And that carbon atom must be assigned number 1 while numbering the parent chain. So I am selecting the parent chain including the carbon atom in this functional group, and numbering is done from right to left because the carbon atom in this functional group must be assigned number 1. There are 6 carbon atoms in this parent chain, so the root word is hex. Primary suffix triple bond is there, so it is ine. Secondary suffix you can see here for carboxylic acids, the secondary suffix is oic acid, and there are 2 substituents or secondary prefixes, methoxy and methyl. While writing the IUPAC name, we have to write these substituents according to alphabetical order. So the IUPAC name of this compound is 2-methoxy 3-methyl hex 5-inoic acid. Here the terminating, otherwise the terminal E from the primary suffix is dropped. See here, I have written YNOIC acid. So here the terminal E from INE is dropped. Why? Because it is following the suffix beginning with O. I already told you in my previous videos, the terminal E from the primary suffix is dropped when it is followed by the suffix beginning with A, I, O, U or Y. In all other cases, E is not dropped. Okay. Next, problem number 2. Solution. This is an organic compound contains amine functional group, NH2 functional group. In naming this organic compound, first we have to select the parent chain, that is the longest continuous chain of carbon atoms. This one is the longest continuous chain in this compound, and it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon atoms in it. If we select this as the parent chain, it includes only the functional group and doesn't include the double bond. The parent carbon chain is so chosen as to include the functional group and double bond even if it is not the actual longest continuous chain. So for that reason I am selecting this as the parent chain. It includes the double bond and the functional group. After selection of the parent chain, we have to number the carbon atoms in the parent chain in such a way that the carbon atom attached to the functional group should get the lowest possible number. For that reason, I am numbering the chain from bottom to top. In this parent chain, 5 carbon atoms are there. So the root word is pent. Primary suffix is ene, ene, double bond is there. Secondary suffix is, you can see here, for the amine functional group, the secondary suffix is amine. And fourth carbon atom is attached ethyl group, alkyl group. So it is secondary prefix is ethyl. So the IUPAC name of this compound is 4-ethyl pent 4-ene 2-amine. 4-ethyl pent 4-ene 2-amine. Problem number 3. This is an organic compound and it looks like a very complex one, but it is not so as we think of. Solution. First, we have to identify the functional group present in it. It is COOR. Ester's functional group is there in this organic compound. When a chain terminating functional group such as CHO, COOH, COOR, CONH2, C triple bond N is present in the organic compound, the carbon atom in it must be assigned number 1 while numbering the parent chain. So this is the parent chain which includes the carbon atom in the functional group, and the numbering should be done from right to left so as to get serial number 1 to this carbon atom. And there are 7 carbon atoms in this parent chain. The root word is hept, and primary suffix means double bond is included in this parent chain, so it is ene. Secondary suffix you can see here. For esters, the secondary suffix is oate, and there are so many substituents are attached to the parent chain: chlorine, methyl and propyl groups are attached here. So these substituents should be written according to alphabetical order. The most important thing in naming this esters is the alkyl group present in the functional group COOR should be written in the beginning of the IUPAC name. We have to write the name of this alkyl group at first. So ethyl 3,3 dichloro 2,4,6 trimethyl 5 propyl hept 5 enoate. So this is the IUPAC name of this organic compound. Okay, ethyl 3,3 dichloro 2,4,6 trimethyl 5 propyl hept 5 enoate. Next, problem number 4. Solution. Again you can see here a chain terminating functional group is present in this organic compound, that is CHO functional group is there, and the carbon atom in this functional group should be assigned number 1 while numbering the parent chain. So this is the parent chain which includes the carbon atom in the functional group, and the numbering should be done from right to left so as to get serial number 1 to this carbon atom. 7 carbon atoms are there in this parent chain. So the root word is hept, primary suffix is ane because only carbon-carbon single bonds are there in this parent chain. Secondary suffix you can see here. CHO, aldehydes functional group is there. So the secondary suffix for aldehydes is all, Al. And secondary prefixes bromine and methyl. Third carbon atom is attached methyl group and the fourth carbon atom is attached bromine. And these substituents should be written according to alphabetical order. So bromine comes first. So 4 bromo, 3 methyl heptanol. 4 bromo, 3 methyl heptanol. Problem number 5. Solution. You can easily identify the functional group present in this organic compound, that is alcohol functional group. OH functional group is there. First, I will select this as the parent chain, and numbering of the parent chain is done in such a way that the carbon atom attached to this OH functional group should get the least possible number. For that reason, I am numbering this chain from left to right. And this is ethyl group attached to the third carbon atom. The parent chain contains 5 carbon atoms, so the root word is pent, primary suffix is ane, secondary suffix you can see here. For alcohol functional group, the secondary suffix is ol, ol, and secondary prefix is ethyl, C2H5, ethyl. So the name of this organic compound is 3-ethyl pent-2-ol. 3-ethyl pentane-2-ol. 3-ethyl pentane-2-ol. Okay. Problem number 6. Solution. Again, you can see here one of the chain terminating functional group is present in this organic compound, that is CHO. CHO functional group is there. I already told you, when a chain terminating functional group is there in the organic compound, the carbon atom in it must be assigned number 1. So for that reason, I am including this carbon atom in the selection of the parent chain, and the numbering should be done from right to left in order to get serial number 1 to this carbon atom in the functional group. And double bond and triple bond, 2 bonds are there here, and there are 2 substituents, NO2, nitro, iodo. 7 carbon atoms means the root word is hept, primary suffix ene, because double bond is there and triple bond is there, so ene. Secondary suffix aldehyde functional group is there, so it is Al. The secondary prefixes are NO2, nitro, and iodo. And we have to write these substituents as per the alphabetical order. So iodo will come first. So 2 iodo, 4 nitro, hept, 2 ene, 5 inol. 2 iodo, 4 nitro, hept, 2 ene, because second carbon atom is attached double bond, 5 ine, all, Al, all. Okay. Next, problem number 7. Solution. Again, you can see here a chain terminating functional group COOH is present in this organic compound. I already told you, when a chain terminating functional group is present, the carbon atom in it must be assigned number 1 while numbering the parent chain. So this is the parent chain. Numbering should be done from right to left. And chlorine atom is attached to the second carbon atom in this parent chain. There are 2 double bonds. Root word is hex, primary suffix is ENE secondary suffix. For carboxylic acids, it is oic acid. Secondary prefix is chlorine. Okay. So 2-chloro-hexa. When more than one same type of multiple bonds are present, then A should be added to the root word hexa. Otherwise, alkadiene. Okay. So 2-chloro-hexa 2 4, 2-diene oic acid. 2-chlorohexa 4, 5 double bonds are attached to the 4th and 5th carbon atoms. So 4, 5 dienoic acid. Next problem number 8. Solution. Here the functional group present in this organic compound is cyanide functional group. CN functional group is there, and it is one of the chain terminating functional groups. Okay, C triple bond N. So when a chain terminating functional group is there, that carbon atom must be assigned number 1 while numbering the parent chain. This is the parent chain. I am numbering from right to left. Root word is hex, primary suffix. Triple bond is there. So ine, secondary suffix. For cyanide functional group, the secondary suffix is nitrile. Next, secondary prefix, it is ido. Iodine atom is attached to the second carbon atom. So the name of this organic compound is 2-iodo hex 3-ine nitrile. 2-iodo hex 3-ine nitrile. Here you can observe one thing. E from INE, that is E from the terminal E from INE is not dropped. Why? Because it is following the suffix beginning with N. I already told you the terminal E from the primary suffix is dropped when it is followed by the suffix beginning with A, I, O, U, or Y. In all other cases, E is not dropped. For that reason, E hasn't dropped. Okay. So this is the IUPAC name of this organic compound. Next, problem number 9. Solution. Can you identify the functional group present in this organic compound? There isn't any functional group present in it. The compounds like these are called ethers. Okay, you see here, let us have a glance about the nomenclature of ethers. These compounds are named as alkoxy alkanes. The general formula of ethers is ROR dash. Here R means the larger alkyl group. See here, this one is the larger alkyl group, and here the smaller alkyl group along with the oxygen atom is known as alkoxy group. So R O R dash, isn't it? So we have to provide the IUPAC name of this ether. So this is the parent chain, and here methyl and ethoxy, these two are the substituents. They are not the functional groups. So these two substituents are competing for the same position. If numbering is done from left to right, the carbon atom attached to this methyl group gets second number. And if the numbering is done from right to left, the carbon atom attached to the ethoxy group will get second number. That means these two carbon atoms are competing for the same position. At that time, numbering should be done according to alphabetical order. So here ethoxy comes first, then methyl. So for that reason, the carbon atom to which this ethoxy group is attached should get the lowest possible number. For that reason, I am numbering the carbon chain from right to left. Root word is hept, primary suffix an, only single bonds are there here. Secondary suffix is e, isn't it? Only carbon and hydrogen atoms are present in this parent chain. So at that time the secondary suffix is e. Secondary prefixes ethoxy, this one is ethoxy and this one is methyl. So the name of this organic compound is 2-ethoxy 6-methyl heptane. Okay. Problem number 10. Here you can easily identify the functional group present in this organic compound. What is the functional group present in this organic compound? It is COOR. Ester's functional group is there here. And this functional group COOR functional group is one of the chain terminating functional groups. Okay, this one. So the carbon atom in this functional group must be assigned serial number 1 while numbering the parent chain. The root word is but, primary suffix only carbon-carbon single bonds are there in this chain. So it is ANE. Secondary suffix you can see here. The secondary suffix for ester's functional group is O8. And nitro group is attached to the third carbon atom as the secondary prefix. Okay, so the name of this organic compound is, this is an ester. While naming esters, the alkyl group present in the functional group COOR must be named at first. The name of this alkyl group should be written at first. So ethyl 3-nitro butanoate, ethyl 3-nitro butanoate. Okay. Next, problem number 11. Solution. So this is an organic compound contains SO3H sulfonic acid functional group, and I am selecting this as the parent chain, longest continuous chain of carbon atoms, and the numbering of the parent chain is done in such a way that the functional group attached to the carbon atom should get the lowest possible number. For that reason, I am numbering the chain from left to right and down like this. Okay. The root word 6 carbon atoms are there in this parent chain. The root word is hex, primary suffix only single bonds are present in this chain. So primary suffix is ane. Secondary suffix you can see here, sulfonic functional group. The secondary suffix is sulfonic acid. Okay, and methyl group is attached to the fourth carbon atom. So the name of this organic compound is 4-methyl hexane 2-sulfonic acid. 4-methyl hexane 2-sulfonic acid. Here The terminal E from ANE is not dropped. Why? Because it is following the suffix beginning with S. Okay. Next problem number 12. Solution. This is an organic compound containing esters functional group COOR. So this is one of the chain terminating functional group. For that reason, we have to include this carbon atom in the selection of the parent chain, and serial number 1 must be assigned to this carbon atom while numbering the chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Root word is but, primary suffix double bond is there, ene, secondary suffix ester means O8. And while writing the name of this organic compound, first we have to write the name of the alkyl group present in the functional group COOR. So ethyl but-inoate, ethyl but 3-inoate, because third carbon atom is attached to double bond. So ethyl but 3-inoate. This is the IUPAC name of this organic compound. Next problem number 13. Solution. This is an organic compound contains alcohol functional group, OH functional group. In this case, the selection of the parent chain is the most important one. Why? Because it is possible sometimes there may be 2 or more carbon chains of equal length in the molecule. Here we have 2 chains of equal lengths are possible for the selection of the parent chain. So we can select this as the parent chain or this one as the parent chain. Both are having the same length. In such a case, we have to select the parent chain in such a way that it should contain maximum number of side chains. Suppose if I select this as the parent chain, this one, apart from the functional group, only one side chain is there. Instead, if we select this as the parent chain, apart from the functional group, 2 side chains are attached. That means we have to select the parent chain in such a way that it contains maximum number of side chains. For that reason, I am selecting this as the parent chain. Now it contains 2 side chains. Here is one side chain, that is ethyl group is there. Here methyl group is there, apart from the functional group attached to the chain. So the numbering of this carbon chain is done in such a way that the carbon atom attached to the functional group OH should get the lowest possible number. So for that reason, I am numbering from right to left and down like this. Okay. So the root word 5 carbon atoms are there. It is pent, primary suffix is ANE. Only carbon single bonds are there. Secondary suffix, you can see OH functional group is there. It means OL. And 2 substituents are attached to this parent chain, ethyl and methyl. So the name of this organic compound, you see here, while writing the secondary prefixes, we have to follow the alphabetical order. So ethyl comes first. So 3-ethyl 4-methyl pentanol. 3-ethyl 4-methyl pentane 2-ol, because the second carbon atom is attached to the alcohol functional group. Okay, so this is the IUPAC name of this organic compound. Next problem number 14. Solution. The functional group present in this organic compound is cyanide CN functional group is there, and it is one of the chain terminating functional groups C triple bond N. So when a chain terminating functional group is there in an organic compound, the carbon atom in it must be assigned number 1 while numbering the parent chain. So I am selecting this as the parent chain, including the carbon atom in this functional group, and numbering should be done in this manner. The root word is pent, primary suffix is ene, in, secondary suffix cyanide functional group means the secondary suffix is nitrile. Next, the substituents are methyl groups, methyl. So 2,2 dimethyl pent 3-ene nitrile. 2,2 dimethyl pent 3-ene nitrile. Here the terminal E from the primary suffix is not dropped. Why? Because it is followed by the suffix beginning with N. For that reason it is retained as it is. So that's all for this video, and I am going to start the IUPAC naming of organic compounds containing polyfunctional groups in the next upcoming video. Thank you.